Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee changed a lot of things about competitive battling metagames due to the lack of key battling features such as abilities and held items. Some Pokemon were hit hard by this, as they were very reliant on a certain ability, move, or item that is unobtainable in Pokemon Let's Go, while other Pokemon weren't hurt as much by these omissions and flourished. One of the Pokemon in Let's Go that is thriving in this current metagame, more than any previous metagame it's been a part of, is Mega Aerodactyl. Mega Aerodactyl is used a lot in Let's Go battles, and it raises the question of if Mega Aerodactyl is the best Pokemon in Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee or not. Let's discuss that in this video, and of course make sure you guys leave a like and subscribe, as it really does help the channel a ton. So for this best Pokemon episode, we will only focus on Mega Aerodactyl in Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee. Even though Let's Go is pretty different than the previous generations, we will still rate Mega Aerodactyl on a scale 1 through 5 based on its offense, defense, versatility, Movepool, and overall viability. If Mega Aerodactyl excels in all of these categories, then it might just be the best Pokemon in Let's Go Competitive. If you guys want to see a specific Pokemon featured in this series in the future, let me know in the comment section down below, but please, before you do so, make sure you check out the full playlist in the description to see the full list of Pokemon that are featured so far. A lot of the comments I get are Pokemon already featured, so please check out the playlist. So taking a closer look at Mega Aerodactyl, it is a rock and flying type Pokemon with a stat line of 80 HP, 135 attack, 85 defense, 70 special attack, 95 special defense, and 115 speed. All around, these are some pretty great stats actually, with none of them being particularly low except for maybe special attack. Now before we get too far into Mega Aerodactyl's positives, let's take a look at some of its negatives first. So for the first negative, no reliable flying type move. This is an issue that has always plagued Aerodactyl, as it's unable to take advantage of its other stat being flying. In the past, it had moves like Aerial Ace, which was okay, but in Let's Go, we're left with only Wing Attack, which is a slightly worse version of Aerial Ace. These seem to be an issue for a lot of physical flying type Pokemon, as the only real good physical flying type move is Brave Bird and Drill Peck, but not many Pokemon get Drill Peck, and unfortunately Aerodactyl gets neither. Low accuracy moves. This is an issue for a lot of rock types, and Mega Aerodactyl is no exception. Many of its most common moves has less than 100% accuracy, meaning it will always have a chance to miss its move. Some of the more common moves like this include Rock Slide and Fire Blast, which are pretty common on Aerodactyl. This is especially bad for rock type moves, as missing one of them can really change the tides of the battle. Aside from these, there really aren't any other negatives that are exclusive to Let's Go I can think of for Mega Aerodactyl. Sure, I can say things like how it lost its ability and it lost some moves here and there because of how Let's Go works from prior generations, but that goes for every Pokemon in these games, so I really can't blame Mega Aerodactyl for that. And now moving into the positives, for the first positive, great speed. Mega Aerodactyl is tied with being the fastest Pokemon in Let's Go with a speed stat of 150. This is absolutely amazing, since in these games there is no threat of a choice scarf since there's no held items, so you will most likely be the fastest Pokemon on the field at all times. Great offense. Mega Aerodactyl has a great attack stat of 135, which can do a lot of damage even without the Tough Claws ability that it had in previous generations. Good support moves. Mega Aerodactyl seems like an amazing offensive Pokemon, however it also has access to moves like Taunt, Stealth Rocks, and Roost to make it a pretty viable support Pokemon as well. And now going into the ratings for offense, I will give Mega Aerodactyl a 5 out of 5. Aerodactyl is one of the top offensive Pokemon in Let's Go due to its high attack stat, high speed, and good coverage. Now coverage in Let's Go is a lot more limited in this game since a lot of Pokemon lost a lot of moves, but having access to Rock, Ground, and Dark moves is pretty good for Mega Aerodactyl. For defense, I'll give Mega Aerodactyl a 3 out of 5. Mega Aerodactyl is definitely better suited off as a pure offensive Pokemon, but it can get the job done defensively. 80 HP is not bad, 85 defense isn't bad either, and 95 special defense is actually quite good. Combine these with Roost and you have a pretty decent defensive option in Mega Aerodactyl. For versatility, I'll give Mega Aerodactyl a 5 out of 5. Just like coverage, versatility is a lot more limited in Let's Go due to all the limitations the game has over previous games, but Aerodactyl being able to set up rocks, be a pure offensive Pokemon, a Taunt Sport Pokemon, or a more bulky Pokemon with access to Roost really adds a lot to its versatility. Sure, it does some jobs better than other jobs it can do, but it's still one of the more versatile Pokemon in all of Let's Go. For Movepool, I'll give Mega Aerodactyl a 5 out of 5. Mega Aerodactyl has a great Movepool for Let's Go, with access to moves like Stealth Rocks, Taunt, Roost, Earthquake, Crunch, and of course its Rock Stab. This is great for this game, as it doesn't really struggle against any types in particular. It did lose Aqua Tail, which does make ground types a little bit more of a problem. However, since this game is very limited, there's not as many Pokemon as previous games, there aren't too many ground types that are a threat to Mega Aerodactyl, which is pretty good. The mono ground type Pokemon aren't that great, and the other ground type Pokemon that have a dual typing are weak to another move that Aerodactyl has access to. And for viability, I will give Mega Aerodactyl a 5 out of 5. Mega Aerodactyl has a ton of viability in Let's Go, and it's easily a top 2 Mega Pokemon in the game, and even arguably the best Mega Pokemon to use competitively in Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee. You'll see this Pokemon on plenty of teams while battling online in Let's Go, and it's bound to stay like that for the rest of Let's Go's competitive lifespan. Now, in terms of an Aerodactyl set you could use while battling online in Let's Go, here's a pure offensive set you can try that is pretty basic. We have Aerodactyl, Hasty Nature, Rock Slide, Earthquake, Crunch, and Fire Blast. Fire Blast can easily be swapped with another offensive move, or even a move like Stealth Rocks or Taunt, which will also allow you to be a Jolly Nature instead of Hasty, which lowers defense. But Fire Blast can be nice to catch things like Melmetals or Venusaur, so it really is up to you. Crunch is very good in the Let's Go metagame to hit those pesky Psychic types like Mega Alakazam and Mew, which are very strong in these games, and Rock Slide for standard Rock Slide is always nice. For a more supporty Mega Aerodactyl set, we have Mega Aerodactyl, Jolly Nature, Rock Slide, Earthquake, Taunt, and Stealth Rocks. This is a very safe lead Pokemon as well, as you should be able to get up rocks pretty easily due to your high speed, or go for a Taunt if you feel like you have to. You can also go for a straight offensive move if you want, and either way, lead Aerodactyl puts a lot of pressure on your opponent. Now, in terms of some T-partners you could use with Mega Aerodactyl, Mega Aerodactyl's biggest weaknesses have to be water and electric. A grass-type Pokemon wouldn't be too bad, maybe something like Vileplume or even something better like Venusaur would be great, as it can cover each other very nicely. Mega Aerodactyl is honestly one of those Pokemon that fits on so many teams that it doesn't really matter what you stick with it because it's just so good on its own. And that's pretty much it for Mega Aerodactyl. Is Mega Aerodactyl the best Pokemon in Let's Go? Let me know what you guys think of Mega Aerodactyl in the comment section down below. For a chance to have your comment featured on the next best Pokemon video, like this comment right here. Personally, I think Mega Aerodactyl is one of the top 5 Pokemon in all of Let's Go, and it's personally one of my favorite Pokemon to battle with, and it also happens to be my favorite Mega Pokemon of all time. Thank you guys so much for watching, have a great rest of your day, make sure you leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already, I'll see you guys next time, and bye bye.